History of child labor. In India, employment of children in the form of slavery was mentioned even in Kautilya's Arthashastra of the 3rd century BC. In the medieval period, children were normally placed as trainees under artisans and craftsmen. Certain crafts depended totally upon the employment of children. After the Industrial Revolution, the large number of children, therefore, were appointed by the mill owners and later by factory owners. Secondly, the demand for child labor in the agricultural sector has also increased due to the migration of adult men to industrial towns. As a major contributor to the global economy and society, India has faced some substantial pressure over the last few decades to curb its traditional culture of child labor. To India's credit, it tried several times. The Child Labor Act 1986 created the first large scale prohibition against child. The 2009 law, Right of Children to Free and Compulsory Education Act, tightened the child labor. On top of these laws, India's constitution contains amendments prohibiting child labor in dangerous environments like mines, guaranteeing a right to education, and requiring the state to provide healthy and stimulating facilities for children. On the international scale, India has ratified charters from the United Nations and International Labour Organization prohibiting child trafficking, the use of children soldiers in warfare, and the concept of a minimum age of labor at 14 years old. NGOs for child labor. The Kailash Satyarthi Children's Foundation, founded by Nobel Peace Prize winner Kailash Satyarthi, is dedicated to eradicating child labor and child exploitation by educating and mobilizing the public, engaging the private sector to prioritize children in their business models, building capacity of partners on the ground, and advocating for the protection of children in the national and international policies. Hand in Hand India. Eradicating child labor prevalent in the silk weaving industry of Kanchipuram, Tamil Nadu, was the core of Hand in Hand India's vision back in 2002. What started off with evening classes for these children has now grown into several initiatives, ranging from residential schools to higher education support. The exercise of strengthening the education system in Kanchipuram district has expanded, and today they are a pan Indian NGO working with children. Global March Against Child Labor. The Global March Against Child Labor is a worldwide network of trade unions, teachers, and civil society organizations that works together towards the shared development goals of eliminating and preventing all forms of child labor, slavery, and trafficking. It is the single largest civil society network for the most exploited children, with activist Kailash Satyarthi as the honorary president.